of life. However, two nice people. However, one built his house on the rock, and the other built his house on the sand. Two nice people. Meaning it's possible for nice people to be casual. It's possible for nice people to be careless. And sometimes you can be careless and lose your life. Not evil, just careless. In Los Angeles now, when the light turns green, if you're in your car and you're there at the intersection and the light turns green, you better not go. However, caution. For 2 or 3 seconds, waiting for the maniacs that are running the red light, crossing in front of you, even though the light is green. That little extra bit of caution, rather than being aggressive, little bit of caution could very well save your life. However, you don't have to be evil to lose your life. All you have to be is a little careless at an unfortunate moment. So the key is to be not overcautious, but to be cautious. Caution. Don't build your house on the sand. Now add this note now. We're all tempted. When I was growing up, there was a cartoon of a little boy, and it showed this little boy with a little devil.
What's going on? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to our Tuesday evening, guys. We are fired up. I want to encourage everybody, man, send those reminders out to our organizations. Let's get folks locked in. I'm going to give it about 2 more minutes before we jump in. I got to send a couple of messages as well. Guys, we're going to get started in 2 more minutes. We got a great training lined up, diving deep into the comp plan as we start the 3rd quarter of 2024. Can you believe that? So we'll be back in shortly.
On one shoulder and a little angel on the other shoulder, both whispering. And the little devil said, go ahead and do it, it'll be okay. And the little angel says, no, it won't be okay. Yes, go ahead and do it. No, whispering. How often does that occur for all of us? Every day. Caution. Go through the red light, it'll be okay. We must beware. Caution, okay? Not to be careless, not to be casual. Caution. And build your house on the sand. The same is true with your health. Don't build on the sand. The same is true with your career. Don't build on the sand. The same is true of being in business. Don't build on the sand. Build on the rock. Because even nice people can make careless decisions, casual decisions that accumulate over a period of time. Caution. Don't build on the sand. Build on the rock.
All right, let's go, team. Welcome to everyone on all the platforms, on Facebook, YouTube, as well as Zoom. Benjamin McCray here, Charlotte, North Carolina. Man, we got some good things going on. We are in the beginning of the month of July. This is my birthday month, guys. We're going to have a great month. Hopefully everyone had an awesome month of June. That's gone. Here we are in a brand new month, new goals, new money, new levels. And that's what we want to talk about today, guys, is just taking this month and grabbing it. It is literally the 3rd quarter of 2024. Do you realize how that works? Friday, what is it? July, August, September, and then we go into October, November, December. Happy New Year. Crazy. This year is going by fast. Plenty of time to reach the goals that you have, but it's time for each and every one of us to truly buckle down and really get serious about building out our businesses and getting money out of the way It is an absolute critical time for each and every one of us to get that done. And you're in the right place at the right time. I just need you to understand that you are in the right place at the right time. Now it's time to take action. Understand this, guys. So today's training, I'm just going to really drop into our compensation plan and really talk about the money that we have in our possession. Because here's what I need y'all to realize: we truly have an amazing opportunity to make some amazing income that could put us in a position to do whatever we want in terms of our goals and objectives. I love what Dr. Parker says. MWR is not our destination. It's just simply a vehicle. This is a cash machine, is what I call it. This is a vehicle that allows us to get free financially. Understand this. This is a business model, a business that's going to allow you to become financially free to be able to have the time, the resources, and everything you need to pursue those passions, those desires that you have in terms of ministry or philanthropy or whatever you want to do. I don't care. But when you are rich, I'm talking rich, rich, residual income rich, you can do whatever you want. And this business opportunity, if well, I mean, if we just got to get serious about it. It will allow us to do that. And I'm going to dig deep into that today and then have just a conversation, guys. So I want to welcome each and every one of you to the MWR GivBux. Welcome to the future. We're going to jump into this. Everything's being recorded, and let's jump. Guys, there's phases to what we have going on. So far, MWR, I mean, the GivBux phase, they already got phase one out the way. I want to expand the vision. And they did an amazing training at 4 o'clock today, which was our corporate update. They do every Tuesday at 4 o'clock. If you have the ability to, you want to definitely make sure you're on that and or listen to the playback. It's all absolutely imperative, guys, to stay plugged into everything. All right. So they've already implemented the shopping, the paying, the giving. They already have over 100,000 locations inside the ecosystem and continuing to grow. 3 levels of friends and family that we have access to refer this information to. 7 levels when you become a business partner, along with our charity that we can add on to this, which is huge, where we have the ability to not only to make money, but to give organically to a degree. But now, I mean, and here's the point that I want to make with this is every major disruption, every company that went out and did big things, they did it in phases. I say on my presentation, Amazon only sold books when Bezos first came into this on the scene. He was like, I'm going to change the way books are sold. And people laughed at him. People were like, yeah, whatever. I go to Books a Million. I go to Barnes and Noble, and those companies are now just hemorrhaging. I don't even think there is Books a Millions even exist anymore. There's probably like 2 out of the many Barnes and Nobles still in Charlotte, North Carolina. And the reality is, it's because of Amazon. People, when they want a book, they don't go jump in their car and they don't go jump. I mean, we have a book club every Saturday morning at 9:30. I didn't go to Amazon or Books a Million to purchase the books that I need. The richest man, well, not the richest, the greatest salesman in the world. I went to Amazon and I ordered my book. I used my app, and that's just what it is. They disrupted the industry. And then they started adding more and more and more things, such as what we're about to do, where we're about to be able to enroll merchants, expand chat and text, video communication. Those things are already being implemented and getting better. Understand this, guys. All things have they evolve in terms of their capabilities and all that. We got to just be patient in that space. AI integration, augmented realities, all those things are a part of the next phase that's coming. And the exciting thing is, we're able to participate in all of this. So understand this, we have an amazing company, MWR, which was doing absolutely amazing with our revenue sharing program, up to $15,000 a day, $450,000 a month. We'll talk about that. But we also have put on turbo boosters that's going to increase the lifestyle. I love how our managing partner utilizes the fact that it's not what you make, is what you keep. Whereas with this, you have the ability to build up lifestyle money. And we'll talk about that in more detail in the future, beginning and further into this presentation, guys. But most of us missed out on those opportunities. Walmart, Microsoft, Google, Facebook, Uber, Amazon. Think about this. The world's largest taxi company owns no taxis. The world's largest accommodation providers, Airbnb, owns no real estate. Think about that. The world's largest phone companies, Skype, WeChat, Zoom. These places own no telco information or phone lines or telephone poles or anything in that nature. Think about this. That's major. The world's most valuable retailer, Alibaba, or I could say Amazon, owns no inventory. The most popular media owner has no content. They're called Facebook. They're leveraging other people's information. Netflix has no cinemas, the world's largest movie house. Do you see how disruptions take place? And we are in a position with our opportunity, when we look at the big picture, as we build out our distribution, and leverage and build our own personal ecosystem, getting 4, getting 5, getting 10 to get 10 to get 10, and everybody getting more and more people just to get the app inside the ecosystem, and it just goes viral. That's exactly how, let's use it for an example, Facebook. Let me ask you a question. What was your first social media? Put it in the chat, if you will. And I didn't even ask you guys, what was your first social media experience? Put it in the chat. What was your first social media experience? Put it in the chat. I just need to hear it, because I know you all, we're probably going to age each other. Stop playing. Put it in the chat where you got on a computer on the internet and started communicating with people you did not know. What was your first experience? What was your first experience? Come on, guys. It wasn't Facebook. It was AOL. We don't even know about AOL anymore. AOL came on the scene and gave a free floppy disk. You go into a gas station, into a store, or wherever, they mailed it to you, say, upload us and get a certain amount of time for free. And if you want to keep us, you're going to pay a whole bunch of money. AOL was when you first truly, that's me personally. You guys are youngins. If Facebook is your first interaction online with strangers, AOL was mine. My code name was Cream 007. Cash rules everything around me, 007. MySpace, first social media, good stuff. MySpace came right after AOL. Exactly. These companies didn't evolve. And actually, I think Facebook came along, or there's a story behind that where they was like, hey, I know for a fact Netflix went to Blockbuster. You remember Blockbuster Video? Every Friday you go and get this cassette, and eventually went to DVDs or disc. And Netflix said, "Hey, listen, I want to help you. I want to buy out. Let's collaborate." And Blockbuster said, "Man, no way, no how. It's not going to work. You guys won't make it." Who's gone? Blockbuster. They lost. They didn't evolve. They did not grab onto the disruption. So I need y'all to understand this, guys, in terms of where we sit right now. We're in a very unique position where all of these companies that I'm sharing with you, no one called us to get in front of Uber. No one called us to get in front of Airbnb. No one called us to be a part of the expansion to get compensated from Facebook, Society One, Netflix. But now we're in a position where we have control of the expansion. That's major. Understand this, guys. That's major. But here's the deal. With that, we have two dueling compensations. Okay, one for what Mike said today. Right side of the pocket, that's that folding money. Left side of the pocket is the lifestyle money. Where I'm going to talk about that a little bit more, but I want to talk about the folding money. Then we're going to talk about the lifestyle money that's being generated here. Whereas one of the ultimate things that we must get good at, and I love to talk about our comp plan in the beginning of the month, so that one, you realize what you have in your possession, and two, you're clear on the goals that you want to set. Whereas I hope I inspire somebody to say, I'm going ambassador, or I'm going regional, I'm going whatever, 5-star, whatever it may be, because it's a very doable thing. Our opportunity is absolutely lucrative. Everything you need to create, increase, and multiply your cash flow. You own a business that can pay for itself. It's a willable, sellable, and transferable opportunity, guys. Legacy, that's very important to me. Being your own boss, being in control of your destiny. You want to be a boss, control your time, your income. You work from anywhere. You could just simply, if you got an internet connection, a mobile device, you're a business. Huge. You get to reduce your taxes, stay ahead of inflation. Best way to get ahead of inflation and high prices is what? Make more money. And I apologize for these slides being out of alignment. That's just how they show up. You get to accelerate eliminating your debt, accelerate investments by making more money, accelerate your retirement by making more money and building a passive residual income. That's major, guys. That's absolutely major. Whereas when you build a passive residual income that sustains your livelihood, you can retire upon that moment that your assets are sustaining your livelihood. Understand this, guys. You get paid daily, immediate income, immediate residual income, no chargebacks. I'm in a world where I came from a company for 17 years, great company, but chargebacks kill people. You think you're about to make $1,000, you only got about 500 or 300 or no dollars. Chargeback kill people. Same in life insurance. I mean, so with this, we're talking about immediate income, immediate residual income. You're vested in this business right away, no chargebacks. You have ultimate leverage. Guys, it's everything you need to build a serious business. But yet we don't treat it as such. We got to get serious about our business, guys. So how do we become qualified? I didn't, we changed the name, qualified marketing director. Or one of the key things we want to make sure we're doing is we're enrolling as a director with this compensation. This will give you a total of 3 points, okay, making you an active and qualified. Why is this so important? Why I want to share this at the beginning of the month? You're investing. I had a great conversation with with Connie today. Why wouldn't a person want to invest $150 and make hundreds of thousands of dollars? I mean, you're talking about $149.97, which is your overhead to stay vested in your business, to stay qualified every single month. So now you qualify to earn the income. And here we are at the beginning of the month. This is where folks start falling off because they're not treating it like a business. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. You right now, and this is voluntary, because if you go to work and build your business, 3 customers, your membership is free. 3 partners, 1 membership, you're making $150 in guaranteed income. Your business is paying for itself. So make it this month where you say, you know what? I want my business. I'm going to do whatever I have to do to get to executive or the 2-star, 3-star, making $600, $1,500 a month, whatever it may be, so that I am fully profitable in my business. But you have to make a commitment that no matter what, I'm always going to be active. Guys, because once you remain active, all you now need to do is find a few core individuals who will remain active, and that money continues to flow. Do you hear what I'm saying with you? If you become committed to being active and find just 12 other people, you will always make $600 a month. If you remain qualified and find 36 other people, you'll always make $1,500 a month. Do you see how powerful that is? It starts with you. If you stay qualified, 149.97, you pay that investment to do business to make $600 a month, $1,500 a month, 90 people on your team. Now you're making $3,000 a month. 180 people on your team, you're now making $4,500 a month from $150 commitment. $4,500 a month. Come on, man. That's major. So make a commitment. I will never not qualify. Qualification here is just having a membership, staying actively engaged. All right. Now, next part is, of course, your customer bonuses. This has changed, but we give $50 for every customer we have on the books. This is they got to change this. But basically, in a nutshell, guys, we get $50 for every customer on the books that we market, and we get a residual income from those customers. We have a momentum bonus where every time we bring on a new business partner, we get $50. So we want to help get those first 3 partners. You got $150, and then $50 for each. And then you get $150 what we call momentum bonus. Now you just made $300. You got your investment back. Well, not quite. It's $349.97 now. But you're almost there. You're $50 off. Go sell another membership. This isn't counting the membership. So 3 recruits, you get the 100, you get 50 for each recruit, plus the $150, and you get a membership. That's $350. You got your investment back, just like that. Okay? We want to do that in your first week in this business. And then we just go out and help those 3 to get their 3. You get $450, and then duplicate that over and over and over again, guys. This comp plan, this is where the money is at right here. If you master the art of bringing on partners, distribution, outlets, and helping them to bring on more outlets, filling up your calendar, doing the activities to keep that duplication going on. And then from those outlets, we teach them how to go and share our free app and all the other things that just adds more and more numbers to what we do. That's where it's at. And this is why I wanted to share this, guys. So our daily guarantee, you can bring on 3 partners with 1 membership. $5 a day, $150 a month. Come on, that's huge. Now you open up the revenue sharing plan. I didn't realize how out of date this is, but the numbers are still pretty much somewhat the same. Up to $15,000, guys, $20 for 12 people, as I explained to you. You have 480 people, you're making six figures. I was working today, making phone calls and doing game plans and talking to some prospects. And I was just sitting there like, man, 480 people should be that's not a hard number. All it takes is focus. There's no reason that nobody on this call, I mean, in the next 12 months, 6 to 12 months, with focus, should be a six-figure earner. And to make six figures in this industry is epic. Don't let no one tell you anything different. And here's the powerful part. You're making a six-figure guaranteed income with just 480 people on your team. Did you hear me? Guys, come on. What? What do I have to do? It's just a matter of ramping up the activities. And then now you're making $300 a day. I challenge all of us, man, let's solidify and become solid six-figure and then seven-figure income earners. And this opportunity allows you to do that in the next 6 to 12 months, man. As we dig down into the simplicity of what we have and leverage the tools that we have in our possession, it's time for us. What you focus on grows. Is that what they say? What you focus on grows. That's why I call people ambassadors now. Hey, what's up, ambassador? I was listening to an old Amway tape. You guys know about Amway. I love Amway because they went and took all the arrows for us to be able to do this, what we're doing right now. I don't encourage anyone to go over there, but they took the arrows and they talk about diamond, 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 diamond. And it just hit me like, man, from the beginning, they're talking about the top rank of their company. And we should be doing the exact same thing. Ambassador, ambassador, ambassador. Let's go, ambassador. You can be in a position where you're making $15,000 a day. If you see it and you focus on it, you go and do the activities by helping more people, it can be done. And you don't have to sell soap bubbles and things of that nature. I think it's easier to go ambassador over here than it is to go diamond over there. I promise you it's probably easier. All right. So, I mean, this comp plan is absolutely amazing. We got performance bonuses. Once you get 12 people on your team, you now open up that $300 weekly bonus. Another thing I want to point out, building our business on a week-to-week basis, every single week, there's $300 on the table for all of us who are at least 2-star and above, meaning you have 12 people on your team. You're making plus your membership, you're making your 2-star and above, making $20 a day, $600 a month, and and you see the chart in your back office. Guys, we have to build our business on a week-to-week basis. So here we are. Today's what, Tuesday? It will say in the back office, you have 5 more days, 6 more hours, 20 more minutes, whatever. And we have to make it where, man, I need to go and fill out 6 spaces of new partners in my organization. Who can I help go executive? Who can I help join the business? Who can I help level up? Because 1, that's going to help them. 2, that's going to help you. And 3, that's going to put $300 in your pocket extra, dropping into your bank account every Monday. And the days that we don't do it or the weeks we don't do it, I want you to just flush your toilet because we just flushed $300 down the drain. Guys, that performance bonus is huge. And what it does is it gives us something to push for on a weekly basis. We want to build our business on a week-to-week basis. That's going to be solid. Just like we want to break executives every week, what they say here, 3 weeks to the three-star executive. So week one, corporate is expecting you to go and get your first three partners. Week one, don't mind that 40 is $50 there. Week one, you got your first three, and then you go and help those three to get their three. Week two, so within that time frame, you made your momentum bonus of $600. And then we just keep on pushing this thing forward where now you're a three-star executive in week three, four. First 30 days, you break three-star executives. It's doable if you focus on it. These numbers are making me go crazy, guys. I apologize. And if you're like me, it's messing with you. I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna push through. So three-star executive that's the sweet spot. You go executive. That's where your business is paying for itself. You two-star executive. You're making a profit, but three-star executive is that sweet spot where you open up the compensation plan. That's where you open up the compensation plan as a three-star, where you're making and qualify for the leadership bonuses, the momentum bonuses, and everything that comes with that position. You unlock the money. Who wants to unlock the money? Give me some dollar signs, man. It's time to unlock the money and help as many people as possible unlock the money, because as we unlock our money and then turn back and help others unlock their money, it continues to multiply and grow epically, expeditiously. Understand this, guys. So here's the thing. Your first week, 340. Week two, 450. Week three, four, $1,500. You just turned the $350 investment into over $2,000, and you're now making $1,500 a month. What will that do for you when you go three-star executive? An extra $1,500 coming into your household. For some people in certain parts of the country, that pays your mortgage. Definitely pay your car note, pay some serious bills. That's what we're talking about, guys. That extra money. Jim Rohn said it's that extra money that brings that lifestyle. An extra $1,000. You have now you go you go to work with some new clothes. You go on vacations. You get a new car, and your coworkers are like, man, you got a new car. You got some new gear. What's going on? You could say it's that part-time thing I'm doing. See, now you're intriguing people with that increase in lifestyle, with that extra $1,500 a month, guys. We be looking at 15,000, 1,500 is the magic. And then everything else explodes from there. Think about that. I need y'all to really grab onto that. So now, as a sponsor, when you're bringing on folks, understand this inside the comp. Ooh, this sucks. All right. So now you're earning $80 up to $200 for every person you bring into the business. Every qualified marketing director is not a financial director anymore. We're qualified marketing directors. You're going to be able to get anywhere from $80. So you get $50 for the new partner that come on board, but you get a leadership bonus of $30 down through infinity. And then as you move through the levels of 4-star, you get $40, $50, $60, all the way up to $150, $200 down through infinity. I mean, that's a lot of money. I need you to understand this, guys. That's major when you get duplication going. It seems like it's not much when you don't control the activities and have duplication going. But when you really treat this like a business and know these numbers exist, and it takes finding the right people who's ready to go to work, and it takes work to find those people. But once you get that gel, get that synergy and that camaraderie and folks are locked in to do the activities and do the PBRs and do the three-way calls and build their business on a week-to-week basis, maximizing and getting those $300 bonuses and stop flushing $300 down the toilet every week once you become a two-star. So now you got a whole organization every week pushing to get 6 new partners on board so they could get that extra $300. So now you could calculate, man, if I just got 10 people to do that, that's 10 people times 6 individuals, that's 60 new partners. And if I just got $30, you do the math. 60 times 30, that's what, $1,800 in bonuses? Something like that. I mean, we have the ability to control our checks. And as you grow this thing, go from $30 to $40 to $50 to $100. Once you hit regional, two-star regional, you get $100 for every new partner come on board. Ambassador, $150 for every person that comes on board. But it comes with duplication. And then the split leadership bonus, which is absolutely amazing. So now, as you go out here as an executive director, 5-star, you get up to $50 through unlimited levels, of course. But when you break a new 3-star ED, instead of a breakaway, they're going to set you up where you're going to get at least the difference. So you're going to get $20 out of that $50. Did you see that? This thing is crazy. You still have the incentive to help people. There's so many companies out there where they try to hold you back. Slow down, man. You messing up my money. You don't, people go wide and all that stuff where they don't want to help build depth in their organization, where there's not massive duplication going on, but it's the real money is down in the duplication. The guaranteed income is exciting. The sexy is great. I call that lazy money, though. If you really think about it, that's that lazy money. Imagine having that and being able to add an additional 30, 40, 50, 100, thousands of dollars on top of. That's that go to work money because you're building out your organization and you're digging, tap rooting down deep inside your legs and helping individuals level up. Guys, 3-star executive is where it's at. Think about this, guys. So you come and bring on just 2 people enrolled per day. How that's going to take place? You control the calendar, you book the appointments, you're doing the 3-way calls, 2 a day. That's 60 people enrolled per month. Totaling 3-star executive, $60. So you just added $1,800 to your bottom line. On top of your $1,500 I call lazy money. Is that sweet or what? How you give yourself a pay increase? Do the work. We got to do the work. And then, of course, you build it, you duplicate it. You got 5 people coming in a day. That's 150 people coming in a month. You're as a 3-star, you're talking about $150. That's $150. That's $4,500 in what we call monthly leadership bonuses on top of your $1,500, your guarantee money. A lot of people, we just talk about the guarantee money, $5 to $1,500, $15,000 a day. And that's awesome. That's sweet. But as we grow this thing out, the real money is in the growing it out. The real money is in growing this thing out. Then you got it where you got 10 people coming in a day. That's a lot of activity going on in your organization. You're growing leaders. You got PBRs going on. You got big events going on. Weekly meetings are beginning and things in that nature. And you're opening up your calendar and you're able to look inside your calendar and say, oh man, this is going to be a good week. So you look in your calendar and you're booking out appointments and you're doing PBRs, are you working? First of all, let me ask you, are you working from a calendar? If you're not working from a calendar, you're not working a business. I promise you, every successful dentist, every successful realtor, every successful barber, every individuals who do services and provide value services, they value their time and they work through a calendar because their appointments bring money. Appointments bring money and money making activities. So in our calendars, if we really focus on booking out PBRs and one-on-ones and sit downs and things of that nature on a daily basis, we'll get to a point where we're recruiting 10 people a day. That's not a big number. I was when I at my highest peak when I was building my organization, man. I remember my highest amount of folks that came into the business. It was probably about 30, 40. It was a big number. We had a massive. It was the end of the month though, so everybody's recruiting and doing all kinds of things. But there's folks who bring in hundreds of people, thousands of people a day. Understand this? That was in a day. So that's 300 people in a month. $300, that's $9,000 in leadership bonuses. Three-star executive is where you want to get to. You could make a think about what I'm telling you guys. You can make a six-figure income as a three-star executive if you control your activities. Wow. What? Can I get some fire emojis? Please. You can become a six-figure income at a three-star executive with a team of just 36 people in your organization and just driving proper activities and duplication. That's major. And then, of course, it will continue to grow from there, where you eventually become a regional up to $100. And now it gets stupid. You get $150 for your front lines and then $100, $100, $100, $100. It gets ridiculous. That's when you start buying acres, buy property in Dubai. We're talking about Mr. Bean. I mean, it's major. This only happens with duplication. This only happens with duplication. Guys, this is an absolutely powerful revenue sharing plan. It's something that can set us all free. We just got to go out here and go after it. Man, I didn't realize how long I was just talking and in my zone. But there's nothing going on until 9 o'clock on Tuesdays, which is cool. I think. Hopefully, I'm not stepping on anybody else's events. But guys, we have some serious money in front of us. We have everything we need. Now, this is just MWR. Let me talk about the lifestyle. We get paid off of transactions. Guys, think about this. So now you're building out your organization. You have all that duplication I just went over. You're bringing in 3, 5, 10 people every single day, and then you get them set up and downloading their app. The fastest way to get your app to duplicate is to build distribution. I hope you guys please go back and listen and watch today's training. I don't have and didn't have a chance to put there's a calculator that the company uses that's mind blowing. But I need you to understand this, guys. If you just had 3,175 users all linked to your invitation code, and you got 10 cents per day for those users, that's $158.70 per user, $57,925 per year using a free app. If you use an example of a restaurant, you get those folks when you go and get 3 people to get 3 people to get 3 people, 7 levels deep, you're talking about 2,187 people with the percentages being paid out on a monthly rewards, which is your lifestyle money. If they just did $100, but if they're inside the ecosystem and they're part of the team, and that's very doable because we talked about getting three people to get three people to get three people. So now we tell folks and hold people accountable to start buying from their app. So that $100 is a very low number, but let's just say 100. That's $546 every single month that's earned. But let's add it up again. Where you get five people, that's 19,000. Five people to get five people to get five people. That's seven levels deep, 78,125 people, $19,531.25 every single month. Now, let me stop here because the next slide is gonna blow your mind. Every month, I need y'all to really imagine this. So you build an organization, you're building your business, and let's take it up. You're building your organization 5 by 5, and you got 5 levels deep. Now let's go down. Let's take it all the way down, 7 levels deep, 5 by 5. You have $19,000 in your GivBux. We call that the lifestyle money. You can't fold it, but you can use it to pay for your trips. You can use it to go on Amazon and buy whatever you want. You can use it to pay for fancy restaurants, living that lifestyle, free money. You can use it to do whatever you want with the thousands of retail, the vendors that we have. You now have this accumulating every single month inside your ecosystem. And if you got 10 to do 10 to do 10, you have millions of people using the app, 2.5 million every single month in your ecosystem. As Adamo Tosin said, you now can live that lifestyle of the famous where they're comped everywhere they go. They don't spend their money. So imagine a life where you're not spending your money to go out to eat. You're making all this money through MWR, but you have an app so that now instead of spending $300, $400, $500 when you go out to a restaurant and get a beautiful dinner, you go to your app and you have over $2 million sitting in there. So you're not spending your folding money, your money, you're spending the app money, the GivBux rewards, just like that. So now you keep your money like celebrities. Celebrities don't pay. I was telling Connie, she didn't know I was a police officer at one point. I kind of keep that a secret. But when I was a police officer, we go eat at restaurants and things of that nature. We didn't pay. Thank you for your service. Appreciate you. We get out. So that's money. That's $10 I kept in my pocket. Understand what I'm sharing? You're going to be able to do the exact same thing when you go to IHOPs and Olive Gardens and places like that, where that money stays in your pocket because you built out your app, your distribution. Let me just give you a quick example, and we're going to wrap this thing up, man. Guys, I hope you realize and see what you have. Our marketing director outlets, you just enroll one QMD per week for 3 months. And you get on one outside membership, 50% duplication factor. You'll have over 1,237 QMDs. You will rank to the 4-star regional director where you're making $650 a day. Guys, these are real numbers. $19,500 a month. Now, they're real numbers, but you got to put in real work. All you got to do is find core people to duplicate this process. $19,000 a month in folding money with our revenue sharing plan through MWR. But look at this. Out of those 1,237 people, each of them go and got 10 free apps. So now you have 12,370 app users. They go out and they're your friends. They're the inner circle. They're the core. So they're going to spend more money because, hey, they know and understand it. So they go spend $500. So at $500 in 90 days, we're talking about some serious money being generated. Whereas your reward dollars per month would be like $16,975 plus your guaranteed income 19,500 because you're what, a regional 2-star. What was that again? Hold on. What was that? You are a 4-star regional, which is huge. So what we're talking about here is $36,000, $36,475 a month in cash and access to cash flow. Because that 16,000 is real money that you're not spending, that you know it's not foldable, but it's spendable. It's like credit. It's like a credit card. Understand this, guys. Your app, your cell phone becomes a credit card. Where's my cell phone? Beep. Oh, it costs how much? $1,000? Okay, great. Beep. $36,000 a month. That's 437,700 a year. If only 50%, 218 a year, 25%, 109 a year, 10% for the part-timers, $43,000 a year. And guys, I want to just say this real quick. It starts with 3-star. Getting folks to 3-star. Getting new partners to come on board and building to 3-star immediately. I was going to extend this presentation to talk about building a list and qualifying your list and talking to your people, but we don't have time for that because we have a 9 o'clock overview that's going to be taking place in just a few moments. But I definitely want to invite everyone to come to our Wednesday luncheon that I'll be conducting tomorrow on the same platform, the Ultimate Cash Flow System. And then tomorrow evening at 8:30, we have a presentation by Mr. Phelps and Mr. Wilner at 8:30. And then every single night at 9 p.m., I couldn't find a flyer for it. Every single night at 9 p.m., we have a leadership presentation. I think it's MWR GivBux.live. And then, guys, we promote. So this is a training. On Saturdays, we have our Super Saturday events where we come together. We do our reading club. We do a presentation at 11 o'clock. Our reading club is at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. We do our presentation at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Invite your guest to that event. And then corporate does a big training that's about 30 minutes, 45 minutes tops. And there's a big rollout or conversation that's going to be taking place this Saturday with our CEO, Mr. Brian House. So, man, I'm excited to find out what's going on. And then at 1:30, we have our big event with our Spanish community, led by our fierce leader, Mr. Fernando Ramirez, and his awesome leadership with Elisa and Anna and all the others. That's going to be at 1:30. And I wish I could articulate the information, but yes. That's me. That's me. I'm at the end. Mr. Ramirez, can you talk about your event and any comments from anyone? Open up your phone lines. Man, I'm old. Open up your lines, if you will.
Coach Trent, you just get me so excited with today's training, about distribution. Yeah, I mean, you really blew my mind away just to take me back to this conversation that we don't hear too often. We get caught up with services, we get caught up with the new app, and at the end of the day, if we don't build the distribution, all the good stuff our company has, it's meaningless because you're not growing your check. So, building this 3-star executive directors and above is the name of the game. And yes, we do collaborate with a similar training as yours on Saturday. And it's about expansion. We talk about the same thing. Everything that you said tonight, I was taking notes because I like to present something like this. And it looks like I do have it. So we're going to do it in Spanish. But I appreciate you so much tonight. I'm pretty excited. I am super excited about distribution. What we saw today at the training Mike Randolph had and Damo Tolson, and then, you put it together with this information, it really lit up the fire. So thanks again, Coach.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. And Hey guys, who do you know? Get them plugged in. Get plugged in. Listen to the overviews and participate, guys. Thank you so very much, Mr. Ramirez. We have a couple of minutes. Anyone else before we jump off?
Yes, Coach Ben, this is Michelle Carley. How are you?
I'm incredible. And yourself, Michelle?
I'm just fantastic. And I want to thank you for this because, I try to mimic you on one-on-one Fridays. And I'm telling you, making it a challenge, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And I thank
I'm
you
so
because
proud of
I
you.
look up to this and look forward to this day to just add my little flavor to what you've already brought to the table. And I thank you a whole lot, Coach Ben.
I truly thank you for those kind words and so very proud of you. Oh, I love that spin. One-on-one Fridays. I love it. I got to get plugged into that. Please, 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 please give us the information on that so that I can make sure that I promote it and I am on it.
I surely will. I will make sure that you get the information.
Okay, if you could put it in the chat real quick, that'd be awesome. But Miss Carly, we're so proud of you and you stepping up and just growing in your space and in this business. This is what it's all about. You are a perfect reflection of the success of this industry and helping individuals to win. So keep doing what you're doing. You have great leadership, of course, with Mr. and Mrs. Ramirez. And man, the sky's the limit. Dr. Parker, I see you mic check. What's going on, sir?
Great job, my friend. Outstanding training, as always.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Who's training? Who's presenting at the top of the hour? Do you know?
John Cena,
Okay.
and I'm on
Awesome.
tomorrow.
Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. So, guys, hey, listen, let me let you get back the rest of your evening and grab one person and say, what are you doing in a few minutes at the top of the hour? I want you to hear about an amazing opportunity and get them onto the training. And is it MWR GivBux.live? Is that correct still?
MWR GivBux.live. That is correct, sir.
Absolutely. And that's GIVBUX. Don't you put OE in there. But guys, thank you so very much for your participation. For those of you who are listening in on this information, man, like, share, and get back with whoever shared this with you. If you are a guest who snuck into our training, we welcome you. We're excited for you. Get back with the individual who shared this with you so we can get you plugged in and take things to the next level. God bless everyone. Take charge.